Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen Brie, and I'm coming to you with another Feel Good Friday, but it's the Miss Me With That BS, though, edition. So, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, that is okay. This is a general message. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. So, pile 1, we have Untitled. Pile 2, we have Labradorite. And pile 3 is Malachite. So like I said, take a second. Choose the pile that you feel led to. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And I will see you at your readings, my love. Blessed be. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen Brie, and I'm coming to you with another Pick a Song reading. So if you chose pile 1 or Untitled, this is your message. So we have, my emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. This is the affirmation, or the we're going to say incantation, because that's, affirmations, if you're not putting anything behind it, can just kind of be wishy-washy. So you want to put some up. I mean, there's some change that has to come from within. And I feel like communication is definitely a problem right now for you, because my throat is going in and out, and I've been good all morning. Or somebody has something to say to you. And that's what it is. Someone has something to say to you. So this may be, the song you got was Sorry by Beyonce. So, but it's not the sorry that you think. I mean, if you've never heard the song, it will be in the description. But this is more or less like, I was the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm about to leave and do me. So this is basically kind of a lot of do me energy. Like, you had your shot, but this is some do me type energy. So understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships, balance the mind and emotions, good connections with supportive family and friends. And I do feel like that it may be, you have not been reached, if you've been kind of suffering in silence, it may be time to stop doing that. Sorry, I ain't sorry. Sorry, I ain't sorry. Nah. So let's get some messages from either the person on your mind, and this is, I'm pretty sure, I'm feeling like it's going to be the person on your mind, but this is the Miss Me With That Bullshit edition of the Feel Good Friday. So, if like you have just gotten to a point where whatever they're done, this song is about a husband that is cheated and basically and the song is being implied that she took her life, but what I'm getting is it caused a death in like a not a physical death, but it was like a spiritual death. Which either these things, because there are some relationships that'll either make you or break you, and I feel like I know that's what the twin flame journey is designed to do, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm feeling for this is like a spiritual death, like it broke her, but she came back better than ever. So it's I'm also hearing I'm Out by Sierra and Nicki Minaj. So you definitely may want to listen to both, and if I remember, I'll put the other one in as well. But let's see, the romance angel message we got is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture that you have been thinking about, and that's their energy. We also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this is how it's going to feel. And this is a Miss Me With That Bullshit edition. But, I mean, if you've had some time, I mean, like I said, cheating is my deal breaker. You can just let me know, like, hey, this ain't working. So, there's a lot of good there, and I don't know. We do have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Now, it's up to you to determine whether it is and I'm definitely getting that you're in separation. So this is their current energy. So what I'm getting from this significantly is they want to talk. They may not know what to say, but they want to talk. And then we had, oh shit, okay. So we had separation confirmed twice. Damn, that's insane. So yeah, definitely in separation. Probably not a whole lot of contact. And I feel like that is initiated by the viewer. That, look, I'm not talking to this person, because if they did cheat, I feel like that is your deal breaker as well. We've got Dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. I feel like this is for them because they figured out that you are a soulmate for them. This is like, oh my God, I fucked up the best thing that ever happened to me type energy. We've got self-indulgent, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. That is coming out under getting to know each other. And then under express your love, we have soulmates. I'm sorry. Soulmates should have clarified soulmates, but no. And that's actually the fact that there is double clarification for that is insane. So you are soulmates in separation, which is probably a twin flame. Now, if this is a twin flame relationship, it is it feels more karmic, because there can be karmic soulmates, which are people that are brought on your path to help teach you a lesson. I bring this up not to give a pass, but anybody that watches SATC, Sex and the City, in the first movie where Steve had cheated on Miranda, and again, I don't give a fuck if y'all ain't had sex in 30 years. If that's a problem, articulate that like a fucking adult. And then if they still are like being selfish and in their fucking head, then yeah, then you ask for a fucking divorce. So that shocks them into, hey, this is something that I need. Like, communication is huge. And I feel like this is something that has gone unnoticed for untalked about for a while. Again, not saying that, because again, cheating is I don't give a fuck. If you gotta cheat because you're not getting laid by me, then you need to go, like, for real, and move around. Because there could be several issues going on. But if it's just like you've articulated this and they're still like, then leave. Don't cheat, fucking leave. Because it just makes, now, but Steve was like, I feel terrible. And he wasn't dating anyone else. He wasn't trying to get with anybody else. All he was trying to do is get his wife and his family back together. That's some energy that you're getting. If y'all go to therapy and talk it out. Look, I'm not that person. And I'm just, please know, I respect the decision, though. I really do. Especially if there are, kids involved, and there was really a lot of good there. I'm such a just leave type person that, but I mean, not everybody is like me, and that's a good thing, because there's probably, no, every relationship I walked away from, there was a good ass reason. There was a good ass reason. All right, so let's go ahead and get into tarot, and then we will get some messages from, I can't, me and singing Beyonce is not happening right now at all. One, that's bae, and then two, my throat is tripping. Like, again, I feel like I'm going through puberty or some shit. I have cough drops. I think I'm gonna grab some, but not right now. You ever make a concoction thinking that it's gonna be the bomb, and then it turns out being mediocre, but you're like, fuck, I can't waste this. So I made this coffee drink thinking that the coffee and the hot cocoa would give it kind of espresso type, not espresso, but some type of mocha type, whatever. Yeah, that did not happen. But and then I my almond milk went in it too. So now I'm stuck with this damn drink. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get some past, present, and possible outcome energy for the person on your mind that you are in separation with. And again, this is from the Bad Bitches Tarot. I ain't thinking about you. Middle fingers up. Tell him, boy, bye. I don't know that song as well as I should, but it was one that the hook just was looping. So I feel like, no matter what the apology is, I feel like you're just not trying to hear it in any way, shape, or form. Because again, you could have just left. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you on that. I do. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords. They're basically in their head. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could be strongly in their chart, could be strongly in yours. But what I'm getting from that significantly is that it's like they're back and forth self-chatter. Like, well, do I apologize? Well, no, she already knows I fucked up. I mean, or he already knows I fucked up. And so let's see. We've got Death in the reverse. So Scorpio energy, getting a strong suspicion that they're slow to want to change. We've got Judgment in reverse, and I feel like the Judgment is in the reverse because I feel like the universe is gonna kick their ass for fucking with the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy could be strongly in your chart as well. I'm feeling like they may have been an earth sign, or you could very well possibly be. But with Death clarifying, Judgment in reverse, clarifying the Empress. They did you dirty. They did an Empress dirty, and now like the universe is making them suck that shit up. But I feel like if you were going like back. And please, this is none of my business, but if you want to heal and get past this, or at least force them to recognize the Empress that you are, if you're still having sex with them, it's not going to work. I don't care how long y'all were married or together or what have you. If you're still having sex with them, the lines are blurred. And one, they did you dirty. So having access to you should be wrong to you. In no way, shape, or form should you allow them access to you until they realize what the fuck they did. And them having sex with you is not a good indication of that. So it's supposed to be Feel Good Friday, Spirit. Goddamn. But if you were not in this energy, then you would not be feeling good. Like if you're in the energy of like, you know what's like, because every once in a while you get curious about the motherfucker that dogged you out. So you just want to be like, you know what? I'll check. But you already know, but you know that this person, not good for you. On the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And if this was because of a third party, which I'm feeling like it actually might have been, this was for a third party, they're no longer in the picture because he or she realized how fucked up this person really is. Emotionally manipulative, sexually manipulative, I'm hearing for some of you. So let's go ahead and get some messages from them. And then we'll get some messages from Spirit. And then we will get some messages from Spirit. So messages from them. We have friends or family disapprove of this connection. And I feel like they saw it go down. And I feel like when it went down, it was like, just wasn't good. And then we have, I wish I could take it back. I feel like that's more that I got caught energy. And we have, I will find my way back to you one day. And you make me want to be a better person. And I feel like with that soulmate energy coming out twice, you do make them want to be a better person. That's why I'm like, that's why that whole Stephen Miranda thing came up. Again, do what you do. Do you, and just make sure that your boundaries are being respected. I'll pull you, and this is from my problematic deck. The F-boy, F-girl team. I'll pull you in and push you away as long as you will let me. They will only do what you will allow them to do. So you set firm boundaries and they know the fuck you're not playing, they will come correct if that's what you want. Now, I'm not a relationship guru by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm not one of these toxic ass coaches, and this is not about playing games. This is about respecting yourself enough to know that, look, either if you're only coming for sex, then there's nothing that you need from me, because sex is an energetic exchange. And once you've exchanged that energy, they're now like clinging to your energy. And if they know that that's all that, they need to do to get you in their energy, especially if you feel good to them, they're not going to bring their best. They don't have to. And look, I'm all for getting you some if you know if you know the rules. Like, as long as y'all all know the rules, and I'm not trying to mess with her, and he's not trying to mess with 15 other people, and we both know the rules. Yeah, I do what you do, but don't get your feelings involved. Because once you get your feelings involved, that's when the ego gets hurt, and it's ridiculous. I can't see you with anyone else. I'm coming back from my spot with you. And they feel like this is their spot. What you need to do is basically let them know that you had access to an empress. And you abused that access to the empress. So, until you can learn how to not abuse that access, my name is no. My sign is no. My number is no. You need to let it go. Thank you in advance. I don't want to dance. I don't want your hands all over me. If I want a man, I'ma get a man. But it's never my priority. I was in my zone before you came along. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. If I let all my side pieces go and you still don't come back, we have a problem. This person has a lot of ego that they need to work through, and that might be why this might be the lesson that they need. And sometimes, like, if you are setting boundaries and pushing, things away, and hey, look, I'm not good with this anymore, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because they don't know how to check themselves. And if this is gone unchecked, with communication being the forefront of this reading, I'm going to say this is probably something you've never enforced. And look, it is what it is. I'm telling you, it may not work right away, but at some point, you're going to start getting that, especially if they want you back. Because if nobody's ever walked away from them, they're not going to get this. And they're gonna, what makes her so special, or what makes him so special? Why are they walking away, and why do I care? Let's see. I lead you on to keep you hooked on me. Damn it! Ooh. You were like a drug to me, and I'm not trying to detox at all. So definitely some boundaries are definitely in. My life is too complicated for a relationship, but I am down to fuck. 1, don't pick up the phone. He's on the calling because he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You'll have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You're going to wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. Get some new rules. Or her, because this is not about male or female. This is not about actual gender roles. This is really about however I feel, but I'm feeling feminine energy. That's all I'm gonna say. Is not for the person that we're looking at. I'm feeling like that may be masculine energy, and that the masculine can be feminine. So just know. I am drowning in my karma from hurting you. And that's what I was getting with that Queen of Wands business. They are drowning in their karma from hurting you. But sometimes, it is what it is. You don't never miss your water till your well runs dry. All right, let's get some messages from Spirit. Okay, so I have, if you know the past has nothing new to say, send that shit to voicemail and stay great. And this is what we have been talking about. If they're not saying anything new, if they're saying all that same shit that you've heard before, go out, get some cocktails with you, or you know what? Adult summer party. Like, invite some of your friends over, make cocktails, watch horror films, dance. For me, it would be bumping to late 90s, early 2000s R&B hit. Yes. But yeah, just let them know you're not with the bullshit. And even if you are, what Rihanna say, never let them see you sweat. Yeah, never let them see you sweat. So Your soul tribe is waiting for your soul to call them in. So if you are feeling like you are out of place in your environment, then this is your soul's trying to call your actual people in. People that are meant to help you grow, people that are meant to help you achieve your soul's mission. Also, I could be one of those people, because like if you're watching, and let me pause right quick. I am up to 41 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody that has reached out recently and subscribed, and your comments have just been so amazing. So thank you so much for rocking with me. I thank you. Now, let me get back into this message. So we got heart chakra, and I feel like that's what needs to be healed. The heart chakra is the fourth chakra that is located in the center of the chest. It represents love, governs our relationships, and it is in green. So right now, that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, is healing your heart chakra. There are a lot of videos that you can use for that. There's certain crystal, obviously any green crystal would help with that, but matter of fact, I have a book on that. I'll tag that in the comments. All right. Be proud of how far you've come. We are. And that's your spirit guides or your guardian angels that are surrounding you, whatever you subscribe to, or spirit. I feel like you had enough and walked. But I feel like this has caused a growth in you, like a spirit, they may have almost felt like a spiritual assault on you. Like it made you change everything, how you looked at things, how you defined relationships, how you defined yourself. And you've reemerged from that, like the fucking Phoenix. That's amazing energy to be in. I know like it may feel like chaotic and fucked up right now, but just know that shit will pan out. I am so sorry for ever hurting you. Not supposed to be in this not supposed to be in this deck, but my shit got mixed up because my grandkids were here, and I obviously did not do a good enough job to, but that's the second time that came out. We got, I wish I could take it back. So I regret ever hurting you. I wish I could take it back. We have meditate. And I feel like this is not so much meditation, but being in quiet contemplation by yourself. Maybe journaling, and then journaling a lot of things that either you may have ignored, just to get it out. Because I knew for me, like the hardest thing since ending my relationship 3 years ago, I guess we both ended it. But the hardest thing for me has been like forgiving myself for staying longer than I should have, because I was comfortable. And I'm sure my ex feels the same way. Like, why? Like, why did we allow the comfort to make us just feel so much better about ourselves? So, than being uncomfortable. So, I get it. Be kind to yourself while you are healing. Speak life over you and your progress. I just fucking said that. Oh my gosh. Stop comparing your journey with others. Each being's path and progress are unique. So, not everybody's going to get everything on the same level. And there may be lessons that if you're not grasping, that you may have to revisit because it's not grasping, or there's some part of it that's not being grasped. It happens. Shit, I'm going in the same loop with somebody I'm talking to for like 3 years, but I kind of feel like they may be my twin. But like we run in, we pull away, we run in, we pull away. Bullshit. But I mean, it is what it's not bullshit. It's like, because I see it, so it is what it is. But I am not opposed to going no contact, because there's nothing to say. Like, if we're not being productive in a conversation, what else do I have to say? Especially if I've already said it, I mean, it is what it is. So, let's get some messages from Spirit, from Moonology. And we've got, confidence is your key to success. And I feel like if you have not spoken, but you are aware of the issue, that it's time to, be confident in speaking up into why you're not or be confident to stand in solitude. because you know that this no longer serves your highest good. And that is full moon, new moon in Leo. We are coming off new moon energy, so that was definitely a good time to set new goals and projections for yourself, to bring them in by the to manifest them by the full moon. And then we have take time to breathe out. This second I think second or third message about meditation, and it is okay to do that. Like if you need to take a trip with your friends, or if you need to just get away by yourself, that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And I feel like navigating through the new feelings that have come up for you and walking away from this have been tough. Like you never thought you would get to this point, or you didn't believe that you would ever get to this point. Look at you, progressing and feeling better about yourself. That's what I'm talking about. You and your loved ones are safe. So if there are little people or family members that have been impacted by the end of the connection, just know that as you continue to move forward, you are safe and you are protected. And that was new moon in Cancer. And then we have a personal issue reaches resolution, again, new moon in Cancer, maybe strongly in your chart or in theirs. But this message is for you, for encouragement, my pile one. So in closing, you're intuitive enough to know whether or not somebody is full of shit. Because if you was guided to this reading, you know. I think I am going to go ahead and put I'm out and I'm sorry in the description, so definitely check those out. And in closing, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure the turn up is real, and it's okay to post some pics to the gram, just to let them know you ain't sitting at home looking like satin, and now go boss up and change your life. If he don't love you anymore, walk your fine ass out the door. I do my hair, toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Yes, go out and feel good as hell. Whether you're dude, whether you're chick, I don't care. But, go out and feel good as hell. Divine feminine, divine masculine, enjoy yourself. Don't let them know that this bullshit did not faze you by any stretch of the imagination. Have a tremendous weekend. I am sending you blessings, abundance, love, and light. Blessed be my guide, my loves. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen, Brie, and I am coming to you with another Feel Good Friday message, but it is kind of with a twist. It is the Miss Me With That Bullshit, though, edition. So if you've got somebody that's in your life that is kind of dispensing some fuckery upon you, this is your message. This is a general message. So please take what resonates, leave what don't. Don't try to make it fit. Now, your crystal intentions message was labradorite. It's so pretty. And affirmation, I take time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective, labradorite. And then observe life from a greater perspective. Reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, and meditate regularly. So what I'm getting with this right off is if you are spiritual but inconsistent with that, Spirit is calling for you to be a little more consistent. Or if you have deities that you work with, and I am guilty for that myself, and you are not as consistent with what it takes to maintain that deity altar and keep that energy fresh, it's time to review that. But I digress. So your song is Guys My Age by Violet. And the line that just kept looping over and over again is, all he ever wanted was to bro down. What we supposed to do with all his friends around? Smoking weed, he never wanna leave the house. Got an empty empty cushion on that sofa now. So if you always try to make points, or if he always tries, or she always tries to make points, and they say shit completely wrong, that may be your confirmation. So let's get into this message. All right, so we've got some current energy on them, and sometimes, like, I know I'm always asking, if you don't want it back, why the fuck are you looking at tarot? But if you know, like, you've been feeling strongly, like they've been liking mutual pictures, for like people in your friend group, and you just get this inkling that it's coming around again. Depending on what this energy is going to determine whether or not you may even want to entertain that. Like, if it was just like, they may have ghosted you, they may have come to a realization that, they may have gotten ghosted, and it definitely, it may have humiliated them to the point where they understood what they did to you. So they come correct, something that can be overlooked. Just saying. I mean, correcting emotional immaturity is a plus for me. It's kind of hot too. Taking accountability for the fact that, you're an emotional troll, or an emotionally unavailable troll, and then taking accountability for that, and then correcting that behavior. Fuck yeah, that's hot. That's hot. All right. So we have let your friends help you. And this is whole miss me with that bullshit. So, if like you were thinking about getting dressed and heading out with your crew to get some cocktails, or like I mentioned in pile 1, and there may be messages for you in there, but I'm just saying I'm going to mention in all 3 piles. Adult slumber parties are the bomb. Like, get some drinks, get some food. If you smoke, make some. If you smoke and do edibles, make some edibles for the people that do imbibe. Make some non-edibles. You know what I'm saying? But just, and you're really feeling, like everybody's having a real good time, and you want to throw some shade out there, like, motherfucker, I'm good. Every once in a while, it never hurts to be a little petty, just a little bit, especially if you're the one that got hurt. I mean, not that it's coming from a bitter, fucked up place. Sometimes the universe sets you up to be a motherfucker's karma. And don't gloat, but it is okay to be like, damn, that feels good. It feels good to get recognized for, like, that shit was fucked up. And I thank you for letting me, not that you want to revel in anybody's pain, but it just, sometimes, I'm a gray witch, so sometimes, it is what it is. So next message that you have, but like I said, let your friends help you. Go out, have fun, enjoy yourself, even if you don't like to party. There's like quiet shopping days, retail therapy with your friends, grab lunch, or even just by yourself. So let your friends help you. Healing family issues. As you forgive yourself, as you forgive your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. If you notice that you had a lot, like you and this person had similar childhood like traumas or backgrounds, and that some of what carried into adulthood was the fact that you don't really trust anybody, and you have difficulties letting people in based on I'm Hearing Because of You by Kelly Clarkson. It's time to work on healing that. And even if it's not for them, like, your parents could have positively done the best they could for you, but their choices still left you damaged. It's okay to start healing from that. The next message we got is, but this came out in the reverse, was attraction. You attract women to love by enjoying this moment fully. And I feel like if you're too focused on what they're doing, and you're never going to get to see the benefit of their growth, because it's like energetically you're pushing it away, even though you want to draw it in. Don't worry about it. Just focus on you. And that is really the best advice that I can give you. Focus on you. Because the more you do that and go within, and you start to heal yourself, you may even get to a point where you question, like, why the hell did I even want this? And that's a good feeling to be in, especially if it was everything. It was like all you thought about all the time. Like, wait a minute, why do I even care? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a good energy to be in. Next message you have is this could be the one. This is, and I'm sorry, I meant to tell you, this is their energy. They know that this could be the one, and they're kicking themselves in the ass for not being more forthcoming with their energy. And I feel like it's more like ghosting. Now, if this is like somebody that's constantly in and out, and if the Knight of Wands comes out in this reading, that's like damn near pretty much your answer. Like they're not emotionally mature enough. I read somewhere that if you're doing a relationship reading and you come out as like an emperor, empress, king, queen, because sex don't matter here. Sex don't matter, period. But they come out as like a page or a knight, y'all are not equally matched. And like you're either physically or emotionally mature, like more mature than this person. So always pay attention to what's surrounding the cards, because that shit made a lot of sense to me, and it helped me be more discerning while I date. All right, last message we have very soon. This motherfucker will be back. They will be back. Clearly decide what you want. But again, if it's one of these things where they ghosted you, they may have grown up, is all I'm going to say. Use your own discernment to decide if you want to even move forward. Sunglasses. If they're acting like, and what I'm getting strongly, let's see what it says. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. What I feel like they're trying to do is come off like you ending things or walking away just didn't even faze them. That's some lies. It's all the lies. So if you feel like somebody, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. They are. They are. They're watching. And we have Golden Mirror. This is the empath narcissist paradigm. So I'm not going to necessarily say this person was a narcissist, but what I am going to say is if you notice that you were giving and giving and giving, and you were not getting back that same energy, it was like walk away, which feels like you did. So good. Where that is going is, I'm going to put that under attraction, because attraction did come out in the reverse. And I usually don't take reversals, but I was guided to today. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Like I said, I feel like they got done dirty. And they got done dirty because they were supposed to, because there was a lesson that they were supposed to learn. I feel like the universe handed this person a gift with you, and I feel like they was not mature enough to recognize that by any stretch of the imagination. We are going to put that under healing and learning, or healing family issues, which is progress. Not gonna lie about that. And then we've got two more. We've got passion. So that's going under very soon. If you feel like they're coming at you more sexually than they ever have, just know it feels like they mean it. But don't feel like you need to be obligated to fall into it. Like if you feel like you need to make, especially if they pull that push and pull in and out bullshit with you, yeah, make them wait. Just for you, not even for just, for the whole gameplay, and just for the fact that you want to know somebody's energy before you start inviting them in sexually, because that's a tie that is not always easy to break. I know I done had some bonds like that with motherfuckers. And then we have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, and I feel like this is what needed to be gone through for both of you in order to progress this to the next level, if this is a deep soul connection. I'm not getting a lot of gross energy from your person, but I definitely a level of maturity. Like without all he ever wanted was to bro down. What we supposed to do with all his friends around, smoking weed, he never want to leave the house. So if he or she was just, kind of concerned with hanging out, partying, and not really focused on this relationship and just doing their own thing, they needed to figure this out. But I'm also getting that there may be a significant age difference. And the funny part is the more mature person is probably younger, is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing Tyrone. So if there was like a period where like Tyrone by Erykah Badu, where you like had to pay his homeboy's way and even his cousin's way. Just know that at some point they're gonna acknowledge that and definitely either start picking up the tab more or at least reimburse you for some of the shit that they put you through. Because if they don't come back with that shit, do you even want them? I mean, really? Like, it's not all about the money, but I mean, like, if you came out your pocket for every event and then every once in a while had to come out for your pocket for them homies too? Nah, boo. Ain't a good look. It ain't a good look. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. We've all been punked at some point. There are some people that may have gotten better about it than others, but yeah, we've all been punked at some point by somebody that we wanted to believe the best of. But you know, it happens. Just as soon as you recognize it, scramble the energy on them so they know they ain't got the ability to pull that shit on you anymore. Let's get some tarot. I went with the Golden Girls because one, the Golden Girls is kind of a fun deck for me. But two, it can be sassy, and we want to get some energy. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, so you may have been on a long-standing commitment with this person, and then we've got the Six of Pentacles, and there may have been an ending because of lack of balance. And you may have been dealing with an earth sign, or you may have earth significantly in your chart, but this is their energy, so and I guess we're kind of spying on them. I mean, I know I'm always saying if you don't care, why are you looking at tarot? But this is all about getting to that point in a breakup where you are ready to get out there and have some fun. Not necessarily looking for nobody, but just ready to have some fun. Ooh, Lord, what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Oh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Sam Smith and Normani. So, I mean, I wasn't even going out tonight. But I can't seem to get you off my mind. Yeah. But yeah, it's just time to shake that funky energy off and get into some new ones, some new energy. So we got actually 3 cards. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. That's what you are to them. And once you walked away, or once they decided to ghost you and you did not return, I feel like that's significant. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but I feel like when you did not return, that's what fucked them up. Like, because I feel like you may have always returned, but you reached your breaking point, and nothing wrong with that. We have the Two of Swords, and again, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this is about making a head over heart decision, but not really knowing which one is going to, be successful, because you see that she is blindfolded, but you still made a decision that you needed to make, which I'm so proud of you for. Or you may be about to make a decision. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is, I'm strongly getting, there was some balance, there was some juggling. That's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm definitely going to say that I feel like that this may have been why you walked away, is they were juggling. What can they expect from this person? And we have the Five of Cups. So right now they're just focusing on what they lost. They're not necessarily, hey, if I get my head out of my ass, I can probably get this back. They're not in that energy. So I feel like you leaving really fucked them up. But this is what they see you as, is the Ten of Cups, total emotional fulfillment within a relationship. And we got the Nine of Cups. So the 9 to the 10, they want this with you, and they're just not sure how to get it. They've got the Knight of Swords. So yeah, they're not in a position where they're ready to communicate. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could, but there's a definitely significant of And then we have the Nine of Wands behind that. They're burdened, but they're not letting you go. So if you feel like, so a lot of times if you're like minding your own business and you're not thinking about them, you're doing good, and all of a sudden you just think about them, that's them. That's not you. That's them. Or if you like had a song and you just randomly hear it, like, especially if it's a song that doesn't get a lot of airplay, like, I will hear songs by a certain artist all the time that will remind me of a certain person. And I'm not, and I'm like, damn, I was doing so good today. Like, I wasn't even trying to go there. So if that's it, just no, that's them. That's not you. That's them. And they can lie all they want, but if you had not been thinking about that person in any way, shape, or form, and that song randomly popped up in your energy, that's because you was randomly on their mind. Now you tell that lie to somebody else, boo-boo. All right, let's get some messages from them, and then we're going to get some messages from... Ooh, they got a lot of messages. So we got boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. I think we said that. So yeah, if you started off with them being really wishy-washy and, kind of letting them, pull this in and out bullshit, it's definitely a good idea. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. So this is, like I said, this may have been a period that was needed for growth. Time alone in nature will help you recharge. So definitely was feeling that. And then we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason, and rejection is protection. So that is basically what that is saying. Now let's get some actual messages from them. I feel you slipping away, and my pride is letting you. This is from my problematic deck. I like to call it my F-boy, F-girl tea. So this is their like lower vibrational energy that they're still, trying to work through. They got a lot. Now this deck does have some pretty messed up messages in it, because I was trying to channel the wounded divine masculine, or the wounded masculine. So that's where I tried to get a lot of these, or wounded feminine. Take it as it resonates. Next message we got. I just don't feel like I'm sorry can cover the hurt I've caused you. And they're probably right, especially like if they left you on red, or made plans with you and like had you show up somewhere and like did not show, but like left you this bullshit ass half-ass text message later. No, that's not okay. Not okay at all. A bitch move, but I ghosted you before you could do it to me. Fucked up. Fuck you, I'm insecure. I can't even read my own handwriting because I swear I have the handwriting of a serial killer. Or at least that's what Clary would say, from Steel Magnolias. All right. I've been wearing a mask so long I don't even know how to be myself. And I feel like that's definitely their energy. Like this like I don't give a fuck, devil may care type, exterior that I feel like that they do that to protect how, vulnerable and wounded they really can be. I've never missed anyone the way I miss you, and I'm definitely feeling that. You got a lot. I can't let you go, but I'm too damaged to be what you need. I am so sorry. So this is them recognizing like, damn, like I should walk away and I should stop clinging to this energy energetically, but there's something about you that they can't. It feels like either some karmic fuckery or can be twin flame trying to learn how to get their shit together. But either way, I'm hugging on you energetically. I'm not good at being vulnerable, but I have no problem showing you how I feel. So this is that down to fuck energy. So they are sexually drawn to you in a way that they don't understand. But it's firm boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed right now. So yeah. And we've got, I'm losing my shit imagining you with someone else. You know this shit isn't over, right? So this is more of that back and forth energy, like, oh my God, I saw this meme on Facebook, and it was like, it's a picture of Barbie, and the caption above it is like, dude's like, I know we ain't together, but I don't want you out here acting single. And the response to that is, are you high? Is it crack? Is that what you smoke? Is it crack? And that's like what that energy is. Like, I don't even know if I can say that, but it is what it is. That's that, like, I know you, I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you type energy. Dude, we're not doing this anymore. It's 2022. Grow the fuck up. Or chick, we not doing this no more. Bruh, dude, bruh, chick, whatever. Man, I swear, like, my soul is from California, because I use some of the most ridiculous, I talk like an old surfer or an old hippie. I could be, because I'm both. I could be both, but I've never been on a surfboard a day in my life, so I don't know. And I grew up in the 90s, so, it is what it is. Can I give you one of those hugs that turns into a massage that leads to sex? Asking for myself. I said firm boundaries are needed. Ow. I'm trying to get out of the friend zone. So if you friend zoned them after, like, you realize that, hey, they were, we laughed, we had some fun together, or if you have known this person for a long time and y'all slipped into, some shady area, and now y'all are, they want it out the friend zone. They just don't know how to get there. And don't let them until they prove themselves, until they prove that they're not with that bullshit. Don't let them out the friend zone. No. Look, I like you a lot, but sex is all I can give you right now. And if somebody's telling you who they are, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them, and then just do your own thing. I am not letting you go. So, like I said, you need to force their hand. Firm boundaries. I'll keep this toxic shit up as long as I can. Just know I am better at it. So firm boundaries are needed now. You're beautiful inside and out, and that scares me. So if there's like a difference in discrepancy, like, if, they've said, oh, you're the hottest person I've ever dated, or you're the hottest person I've ever talked to, or what have you. They believe that. Like, they strongly believe that, and they don't feel good enough for you. But their actions indicate they're not good enough for you. But I mean, I feel like this person has some very, like, sexy energy, though. Like, you can't put your finger on it, but if some other motherfucker makes you laugh, it kind of does something to you, because laughter raises your vibration. So, I mean, if they make you laugh and they know what to say to make you laugh, firm boundaries. I know that's for me. Like, I'm a sucker for a punchline. Oh my gosh. Fuck it. You're right. I'm wrong. Just come back to me. Please. Don't come back yet. No, don't come back yet. They have not learned what they need to learn, especially if it's only been a couple of weeks. They gotta learn some shit. Like, first off, never, treat everybody like you want to be treated. Like, if you can't be emotionally mature enough in a connection, let them go until you figure out how to do that. I mean, that's just like growth. And last message is, I stay having drama, so if you like peace, you may want to run now. And I feel like this is some shit that they showed you that you needed to run. And the drama is basically they just keep running in and out because they're scared. They're fucking scared. And that's just point blank. So, not a bad person, just needs to grow up a little bit. Let's get some messages from Spirit. And then we will get, and then I will let you guys go. Going within definitely is the message for the Labrador, is going within to maybe see, where you may have accepted some behavior that you shouldn't have. So yeah, that's not a bad thing. We have talent. And then we have, I will get into the message, we have trust. And I feel like this person has a talent for navigating your trust. Like, they know what to say to get you to lower your walls. You need to make firmer boundaries about that. happiness. I feel like this is mutual energy. I feel like you don't want him. I'm hearing You Make Me Sick by Pink. You make me sick. I want you and I'm hating it. Got me lit like a candlestick. How you touch the tip, I'm feeling it. I gotta get a grip. But yeah, you know what I mean. That was if you've seen the video, it's very toxic. But it was that hot toxicness. They fight about stupid shit and then have that crazy hot makeup sex. Yeah, that shit gets old after a while. It gets old. We've got forgiveness, and I feel like you need to forgive yourself for, taking this shit back quicker than you should have. And then we have freedom, which I feel like this is kind of where you are now, learning to navigate your freedom again. But what I'm getting significantly is they don't want you to be free, not anymore, but they don't know how to let you go to not be free. So I feel like just keeping the boundaries in place until they start because what will end up happening is the more the firmer your boundaries are, they'll either leave you alone or they'll recognize that you're not with that bullshit and they'll come correct. That's the only way that happens. And to be honest, weeding out the fuckery, not always a bad thing. So let's see. Oh, your messages from my spiritual tea deck is, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. You have been warned. So like I said, if you keep continuing down the path that you are, that, yeah. Next message is, toxic patterns are not a challenge. They are red flags. Acknowledge them. God damn, this is thank you. Libra, and I did say that there was some Libra energy this in either your chart or their chart. And did I even give you your song? I just jumped into this message and I don't even think I gave you your song. Yeah, I did. Guys, my age. I'm a little high, so don't mind me now. I just totally lost my train of thought where I was. It was a little creepy, actually, because I felt like I had shifted somewhere else. But we'll keep going. We have taking care of yourself isn't high maintenance. It's self-maintenance, and it's required often. So if they told you, no, your standard, if anybody has told you, no, your standards are too high because your standards make people respect you, that's not somebody that's for you at all. We have thinking about that project isn't going to start it. Fear is bullshit. So if you are, especially if you need to, it's hard for you to get this person off your mind, while you're trying to heal and learn to set boundaries, starting something new may not be a bad thing. So either learning how to meditate so you can clear your mind, clear your energy, journaling, or even doing a cord cutting, to where some of the cord cuttings that I have done have involved me writing a letter to the person and burning it. So that way I'm severing the connection, and especially if you've had sex with somebody that you want to cut a tie from energetically, because they'll feel it. When you go cold and you're not thinking about them, and they feel that, and that makes them want to circle more in your energy if they can't let you go. And we know things seem out of balance, but we assure you are on the right path. So if you feel like your fingers itch to want to call them, just know you're on the right path, and don't forget that. And your last message is divine feminine, and doesn't matter, male or female, does not matter. But this is spirit calling you to love on yourself. This is to embrace your the healed divine feminine energy that is within us all, because we all embody a divine masculine. It's all about yin yang balance. So in closing, my amazing pile twos, like I said, it was just a case of immaturity, and they're kind of working with that F-boy type behavior. Just show them that they're working with a queen, and they're either gonna run or they're gonna match your energy and boss up. So in closing, have an amazing weekend. May the turn up be real, may the headache be light, and may the mimosas be all flowing. Blessed be, my loves. Hello, my pile threes, and welcome to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen, Brie, and I'm coming to you with another Pick a Song reading, but this is for Feel Good Friday, but this is the Miss Me With That Bullshit Though edition, meaning that this is, kind of just like if you were wondering where, it kind of got not dogged out, but if you were just things that not in the way that they should have in a relationship or a connection, whether it be a friendship or an actual relationship, and you've had a glow up, but you just still kind of curious about how they're viewing you, this message is for you. The song that you got is Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato. Now I'm out here looking like a 10, feeling like revenge, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. So payback is bad, bitch, and baby, I'm bad as you fucking with a savage. Yeah, you get it. But if you've had a total glow up, and they've, like, if y'all have mutual friends, or they're still lurking and in your energy, this message is for you. So the crystal intentions message that you got was Malachite. I recognize repetitive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness. Create healthy patterns in relationship. Connect with the sweetness of life. Maintain heart-centered awareness. Get to the heart of the matter. So if, like, I feel like this is one of those cases where they thought they might have been playing you, but they really played themselves, and they might be missing you. So let's get some current energy for them with the Romance Angel. We have Love Yourself First, and I feel like this is with Sorry I'm Not Sorry. Yeah, you total glow up. And we have Free Yourself. So this is another message that you are definitely in a good place. Then we have Release Your Ex. This is what they're trying to do. This is their energy towards you. But I feel like you're coming through strong as hell. I really do. I don't feel like this is them. I feel like this is you. And then we have heart-to-heart conversation. So they are wanting to talk. Again, if they're watching you, they're seeing this glow up, they don't like it. But fuck them. It's not about them. It's about you. All right. So we have Not Today. And I feel like that is going under Release Your Ex. So they're not planning on letting you go by any stretch of the imagination. And then we have Girl Talk. And I feel like this is you. And this is going, we're going to put this under heart-to-heart conversation. But I feel like this is what you need to be doing with like either girlfriends, your guy friends. Just go out and especially if like you've suffered with this in silence, but still had a glow up. It's time to communicate that. Let off some steam. Like I mentioned in the other two piles, adult slumber parties are a great thing. Just, drinks, having, not even if you don't drink, that's fine. If you don't smoke, that's fine. But just, movies, like I am still wanting to do this, but we're adults, so can't nobody put their schedules together. But I'm thinking maybe for my 45th, I should try to plan this. Just food, drinks, for me, it would be like, late 90s, early 2000 R&B or hip hop hits. And, dancing fun and just, not even worrying about what they're doing because I'm doing my own thing. Then we've got Cassette with Outdated Thinking. And I'm actually going to go ahead and place this under Love Yourself First and the reason why I'm placing it under Love Yourself First is being in that mindset is what got you to the glow up. Them wanting to keep you stagnant. Because I feel like their goal was like, yeah, I'm interested, but I feel like they may have had options. And I feel like they were working them options until they realized that you were gone. And then we've got Hand of Cards, which has to do with being strung along, or being strategic and not showing that, their hands. And that's coming up under Free Yourself, which I'm sure is like why you freed yourself, is because they were being strategic with what they were doing, which anybody would free themselves from that shit. Don't nobody want to be caught up in that shit. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to do tarot, and this is with the Golden Girls, and I will live shuffle that. I do pre-shuffle the messages from the Oracle messages, not because I don't view Oracle as important by any stretch of the imagination, but sometimes those messages are a little lighter. So it is, well, not from my problematic T deck. No, those aren't lighter. I mean, there can be, but it's usually not. But it's just, because I still got personal clients that I got to not deal with, but I've got to get to. So yeah, no. Just help save time. Help save time. But if you guys don't like it, I will go back to live shuffling. So please let me know in the comments. I appreciate that greatly. Speaking of appreciation, I'm at 41 subscribers, which is amazing to me. When I started this in August of last year, I had not expected to be here. And it is amazing to me because there are hundreds of thousands of spiritual readers on, or spiritual people on YouTube altogether, and the fact that you're choosing to rock with me is thank you. And so we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the came out in the reverse. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, current energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. They may be an earth sign, or you may be an earth sign. And so Five of Pentacles, they're feeling left out. They're feeling left out in the cold from you. Which is, if they, with that bullshit, then probably where they need to be. Shit. And then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Do we have, okay, so we've got two fives. We've got the, oh, this is cute. We've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So not ready to communicate with you just yet. Still definitely in. I'm feeling more in their pride and in their head than I am anything else. And if they have Earth with air in their chart, that could explain why they're so fucking confusing, depending on where the placement of the air is, or the placement where the Earth is. Back of the deck, you have the Hanged Man. So usually that's going in and looking at things from a higher perspective. And I am getting that's Virgo energy. This person may be an earth sign, or you may be an earth sign, because there's a significant amount of earth out here. But with the Nine of Pentacles, they probably found somebody quickly because they don't know how to be alone. Because the Nine of Pentacles is my single, independent, look good, smell good, feeling good card. And with it being in the reverse, I'm getting significantly that they're probably not by themselves. If you have not jumped into anything quickly, that patience will be rewarded. Just know that. Like I said, they're seeing your glow up. You may not know that they're seeing your glow up, but they're seeing it. With the Five of Pentacles, they're out in the cold with you. And they feel like they're out in the cold with you, and they don't want to be. But they don't know how to grow the fuck up and not be like, and to be what you need. With the, I'm not sure why this has a 5, but there are 3 cats in this picture. Oh, because so definitely a lot of exclusion as well is what I'm getting. So I feel like you cut this person out of your life. Like when I say cut, like just straight cut off, like not. You want no contact, total no contact. Not always a bad thing if they're not respecting your boundaries. And then with the Eight of Swords, they're I feel like this is them acting like they're not affected in any way, shape, or form, but they are very affected by what you do, by everything that you do, because they can't stop watching your moves. And then with the Ace of Swords, they don't know how to be clear about bringing something new to you, or how to even articulate what they want. So they have not had any clarity on it's coming, but it's coming real slow. So, and if you do not want to wait, you do not have to, especially if you came correct in the first place. And then again, Hangman at the back of the deck, they don't seem to know what they want. They know they want you, but they don't seem to know like how to move forward with that, or even how to come correct. So there's a level of emotional immaturity on their part. You did what you had to do. Let's get some messages from them. So I've got, call it my problematic tea, or fuck F-boy, F-girl tea. So the first card we have is I don't want to let you go, from the Hidden Truth. See, I told you. More of that, I can't let you go, but I can't let you in type energy. I am not financially stable. And that might have been why they kept you at arm's length, because they knew that you may have deserved better, and they kept you at arm's length because they didn't have to give you financially what, and 9 times out of 10 that may have been their own insecurity, because somebody that's watching tarot, I can't imagine would be a gold digger unless they were looking for ways to manipulate people on how to know what's coming next. But ain't nobody rocking with me doing some shit like that. That's fucked up. I can be myself with you, and I feel like that's what the biggest problem is that they could be themselves with you. And then let's get some actual messages from them. These are with this, it's lower vibrational energy home. I ate an everything bagel, and I have a seed in my mouth. So I'm sorry, but it was delicious. Okay, so let's see. If you really knew how many of you I'm messaging with that. Wait, what? I have the handwriting of a serial killer. Please bear with me. If you really knew how many of you I'm messing with, you'd appreciate I make time for you at all. That's some of that lower vibrational energy. Maybe my mind just didn't want to correlate what the fuck I was seeing, because it's so goddamn messed up. Like, dude, chick, get it together. I'm trying to match you, but you keep switching shit up. Game recognizes game vibes. So like I said, I think once you learn to pull a U on them, or Spirit may be calling for you to pull a U on them, it's going to even things up a lot. Bring that balance in. The thought of you being intimate with anyone but me is hella upsetting. And some of that jealousy, possessiveness, but again, never miss your water till your well runs dry. I'm hearing, so if you do decide to do the whole, like, me go out with my, with my crew and not even worry about any of this, and this is maybe for some of you, I'm hearing Don't Think I'm Not by Candy, from Escape, and then Real Housewives of Atlanta. When I'm out in the club, don't think I'm not. When you're out making love, don't think I'm not. When you're feeling good in somebody's spot, getting hot, don't stop. Just don't think I'm not, 'cause I'm out getting mine. So, even if you're not doing that, that's the impression that you really want to give, because you never want somebody that treated you like an option to think you still waiting on that option. Ever. Even if you might be on some level. They don't need to know that shit. I want so badly to be better for you. Fuck, change is hard. And I truly feel like the whole change is hard thing is like them coming to terms with how emotionally immature they really are. And then we've got, I left you before you could leave me. What? I have abandonment issues. So again, a lot of that not willing to be vulnerable, emotionally immature, because that's something that scares them. You see more than I am capable of, but letting you go isn't an option. You see more in me than I am capable of. And I feel like, even again, I don't feel like you're showing this. And if you are, stop. Stop now. I want to be better for you, and that scares me. I am not that person. So there's another, this is the second message of them wanting to do better, but just not. So this, if this is a twin flame connection, just know there may be many, many cycles that you go through with this person, but just let them know up front on every occasion, them treating you like an option is not a thing. It's not going to happen. You're not going to accept it, and you're not going to tolerate it. I'm really not as together as I come off, so I play games. What? Healing hurts. And if they're not really, ready to deal with the issues that broke them, then that might be why. And then we've got, all I wanna do is love your body. Oh, trying to hit vibes is what I'm getting from this significantly. So like I said, keep them boundaries in place, because they need to know you're not one to play with. I'm addicted to everything you do. Girl, I'm addicted to. So if the sex was really like energetic, and like you felt like the heat and the passion, and it was just off the chain, like you didn't understand it, or if if you haven't even had sex with this person, just the energy is like that, just know they want more, and might be why they keep coming back. Now, if you are an empath and they are a narcissist, that might be why they're coming back. But I didn't get that paradigm. I feel like this is just somebody that needs to grow the fuck up. I act the way I do because to hide how sensitive I really am. And that is very sweet energy, because if they've been wounded by their vulnerability, or hurt by their vulnerability with another partner, it will cause people to close up. I mean, significantly. So let's get some messages from Spirit, and then I will wish you a wonderful weekend. All right, so we're going to do the Light Seed Oracle, and then we're going to do the messages from my spiritual tea. Wait, it is not time yet. Things are being woven, and I feel like if you were thinking about reaching out, it's not time yet. If they're thinking about reaching out, it's not time yet, because if you're still feeling raw, you're not going to want to hear. You're not going to want to hear from them. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And I feel like this is mostly if you get that random drunk call with them, like telling you how fucked up their life is, and they just want to come over so they can hold it. Can you just hold me, or can I just hold you? And no, it is not yours to carry. And especially if they hurt you with their emotional immaturity, they need to understand that you need time to heal from that. Not on their calendar, on yours. And then we've got the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And I feel like there was a message of softening to love as well. Get to the heart of the matter. So I feel like that is you getting to the heart of the matter with you, figuring out what you want. And like I said, if this is your twin and you decide that this is not something you want to bark on, you want to sit in quiet contemplation and weigh the pros and the cons of that out. Because free will is at play. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. You very well may be a Pleiadian starseed, or the person that you're dealing with may be Pleiadian starseed, or maybe a starseed altogether. What I am getting with this significantly is there is a spiritual connection between the two of you, and you may have done this for many lifetimes. This is not the first time. Even if this is not your twin, this is just a soulmate. This is somebody that's been on your path for many lifetimes. It is time to think bigger and broader in terms of this connection. So that there is good here, and it ended for really, really immature reasons. If they come correct, and this is another one, they come correct and they're willing to, acknowledge where that fuckery took place, that'd be a bad idea to let it back in. And then we've got Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And this is self-care. Self-care comes in many different ways, whether that be you taking like a day to, like if you live by a beach, taking a beach day. And I feel like going by yourself is going to be significant. Or if, sleeping is your love language, take a nap. Take a nap all day. If you're feeling more tired than usual, that could be coming off of that new moon energy. But also it just could be that you need a reset. A spa day, reset, however you need to recharge, whether that be retail therapy, what have you. You take that time that you need for yourself. And then the last one, the void. Stop. Embrace winter, great cosmic womb. And this is, again, what I'm getting strongly about going within. So you don't feel like the darkness is encircling you and that you cannot escape it. And let's get some messages from Spirit. Some of these can be a little tough. Let's see. We've got time to unwind and disconnect is now. Turn focus within. So there's another message on turning your focus within. And we've got, it is okay to unlearn healthy family traits. Be the generation that breaks the curse. So if there were unhealthy family paradigms that needed to be broke, like for mine was my mother did it. So I'm going to go ahead and say I did it. I don't know if my grandmother did it because I didn't know her. She passed before I got to be aware of her. But staying in relationships way longer than you're supposed to because, either love, children, or what have you. So if that's, something that's a generational, or speaking negatively over your children, that is a generational curse. Nobody wants to be called names. Nobody wants to be talked down to. If you don't want it, speak to your children the way you want somebody to speak to you. And sometimes tough love comes in places that you may not want to hear it. And I know they don't listen, but if you need to look into, effective ways to not have, to avoid toxic parenting, not a bad thing. Because what you do with them today is who they turn out tomorrow. Smile until it feels natural. Plus, it's contagious. So if you have not had much of a reason to smile, start looking for little reasons. Like if you get dressed and damn, this outfit does look good on me. My waist is looking snatched, or my chest my shoulders look a little more broad, and what have you, whatever suits your narrative. Embody that and smile, and not I don't mean that from the feminist standpoint to like just smile. I don't mean no. I mean that because I am a feminist, but by all stretches of the imagination, I'm definitely a feminist. And that does not mean I hate men or I don't feel that men. No. I feel like unhealed masculines need to stay the fuck up out my energy. Unhealed feminines need to stay the fuck up out my energy. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. But I digress. It is okay to walk away from anyone who is toxic, and that includes your parents. If you have a dynamic within, and I've just said speaking life over your children. So if there was a dynamic in dealing with your parents that they did not speak life over you, and now you are inflicting that upon your children, it is time to be the generation that breaks that. We are trying to communicate with you. If you feel like something is a message, it is. So if you were like, you're out and you hear a song, or you hear a line in a song that just won't let you go, that's a message. If you are seeing consecutive repeating numbers, like 555 is usually signifying change. These are all ways that the universe is trying to communicate with you to get your attention. So it's definitely time to take notice of those and go to Google. When I always go to Google on those messages, don't go to the first one. Go to the one that you feel led to. Now, if you're led to the first one, great. But and I said you might be an Earth sign because Capricorn did come out, or may have Earth in your chart. Start saying daily affirmations. And I started this before I kind of got to a point with affirmations where, like, if you were just like doing weight loss affirmations with YouTube or with one of the amazing channels on YouTube, but you're not like checking to see what your body mass index is. You are not looking into either one meal a day or how intermittent fasting can help increase your, then of course you're not going to, faith without work is dead. So you have to you have to match the universe in that you can't just have the snatch body without some snatch work. I'm not sure why I went there with the dieting, except for I am in the process of, trying to get my body right and tight because, I've had two kids and I'm 44. So trying to get that, summer bod. That I feel like I just want to, and I don't even have to be snatched. I just want to look in the mirror and not be upset. And when I say upset, from here up, I'm definitely happy with where I look, but it's okay to want to work on some things. There ain't nothing wrong with that. While healing from past pain, be kind to yourself too. So don't just run around trying to be sweet and kind to everybody else. Be kind to yourself during this process, because if you went through a lot, it's okay to be kind to yourself and love on yourself while you're still going through transitions to becoming the best possible version of yourself. You are a powerful manifester. Tap in, believe, and believe in you again. And believe in you again. Believe that you are the deliberate creator of your own reality. Or at least if you don't believe that you are the creator, start believing that you are the creator of your own reality. By avoiding things that don't serve your highest good and drawing things in that do. And the last message is sage and spiritual bath. And I do feel like you need to cleanse your energy. If there was, you were dealing with toxic parents, definitely, at least after you deal with them, coming home and saging yourself so you don't carry that energy into your home, or even wearing black obsidian, onyx can help as well in being protective, but any black stone really is going to help be protective or place a protective barrier of your energy, so that way when you're around these people, they don't penetrate any of the good that you've already done. All right, so my amazing pile threes, in closing, this you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be more than all right. So I am sending you, may the turn up be real. I am sending you blessings, abundance, love and light, blessed be. And just know that when I say the turn up is real, that's however you turn up. If it is, reading, 3 books in a day and that is your turn up, that's your turn up. If your turn up is, gardening to, trap music, that is your turn up. If your turn up is, gardening to speed metal, which I can imagine that there would be certain plants that wouldn't be down with that in any way, shape, or form, because the energy would be a little off. And the same thing with trap music, but do you know what your garden appreciates better than the rest of us do. Or if starting a garden is something that you feel like you want to get into, whatever you do to turn up that makes you feel good is good. Everything is good as long as it's in moderation. So blessed be my loves, and have a great weekend. Take care.